Yes, everyone, how you guys doing today, man? Massive game. Whoa. Nah. I nearly exposed myself. How can I expose myself like that for free? That's crazy. Obviously, I can't get my hair cut until Sunday, so I refuse to let you guys see what my hair's saying right now. So this is gonna remain on my heads until this trim comes through on Sunday, man. Raw, massive L from the beginning, but hopefully the team today won't be taking any L's like what I just did right now, man. Big game against Spurs. Obviously, it can't just be like simple pre-match talk, can it? Obviously, there has to be negative news surrounding injuries yet again, and it's the usual suspects. This time, Wesley Fofana. He's out with an injury. It's unknown right now. He's going to get scanned. They're going to test him to find out the full severity of what's going on. But it's just like, Fofana again, man. I feel for the guy. I think 24 now, 23, 24. He's missed out like, what, 2, 3 years worth of football from these long-term injuries. It's crazy. It's actually, yeah, it's absolutely nuts. It's mad. So today, we're set to see the return of the Cobham boys at the back. And I got full confidence in my academy. You guys know this. You know I got full confidence in my academy, yeah? Let's not forget it was this same time last season Trevor Chalobah was scoring headers against Spurs in that 2-0 win. So I got no worries at all. I got no worries whatsoever, man. But great to see some of you guys here in the chat today, what you guys are saying. Yes, Carlos, how you doing? Yes, Leslie. Leslie Igojuku, yeah? How you doing, my guy? Rio, come on, boys. That's it. Charles, how you doing, Charles? Good to see you here again. Black Pulse, great to see you here again. Great to see like familiar faces, usual people here. Nice that you guys want to hear my thoughts on the game as it's going on. I'm hoping for the 3 points today, man. If we don't get Seal this season, yeah, I think it's going to be a very depressing summer, to be honest with you. I don't know what the plan will do. I feel like we're kind of running out of all our little loopholes we can turn to now to really safeguard us. If we don't get CL, I feel like it's going to be quite long for all of us this summer, to keep it real. But yeah, I don't want to be thinking about negatives right now. I think the only priority is beating Spurs at home, and that is just something you could put any amount of money on, and you're guaranteed to win something back today against an opposition like this. So I'm gonna go to the lineup in a second, but yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat, how are you feeling about Wesley coming up short with another injury? Again, we don't know if it's like a little minor tweak or a minor thing. Maybe he's back in a week or two. We have depth in defense that can cope without him. I understand that, but yeah. You know, it's non-stop injuries for Fofana since we've signed him. Same thing for Lavia. I feel like a few people in the fan base now are getting a little bit just tired of this like never-ending trend that involves both of them. And, you know, it can set the team back a little bit when you can't rely upon, you know, two important players for the team, right? In Lavia and Wesley. I feel like if we could have tapped into Lavia during that middle part of the season where we were starting to like, you know, drop points near the end of games, I think Lavia's introduction alone could have saved us at least maybe 3-4 points max, just from having like another DM alongside Moises. So that's a big miss. And obviously Wesley Fofana not being about as well. This is a guy that was allowing us to really, you know, play aggressively, push our lines up. He had a lot of license at the start of the season to make them like deep runs from his own half into the opposition's half, and that was creating a lot of issues for the opposition. So I remember that game against, it was West Ham, right, when he had a really big impact. And I think that game, first half of the season, really highlighted the benefits that we were getting in the system from having Fofana there. So yeah, it's a big loss, to be fair with you, big loss. But what you guys saying, CFC Ginge, nothing else but a win. Anything else would be disappointing. Yeah, it's business tonight, man. It's simply that. It's business. We must secure the objective. We must secure the W. 3 points is the bare minimum. Yeah, bare minimum. Bare minimum 3 points. For myself, I would love to see a decent performance. I think we've got a few games coming up. We've got Brentford coming up this Sunday. Brentford away. Brentford have been our bogey team like the last few years now in the Prem. That's going to be a difficult game, and we tend to like drop quite a lot of points against Brentford. So I need that momentum, man. I need confidence from a good performance. During the first half of the season, when the team was cooking, they were cooking because they could carry forwards that confidence from prior wins and prior performances to that next game, right? We need to maintain that, man. We honestly need to maintain what's going on there. But I'm going to put the lineup on screen really quick. I'm just making a few edits, of course, just get the correct lineup on screen. I was a bit surprised maybe with certain omissions, but maybe there's some responsible reasons as to why some guys aren't starting. But that's the beautiful thing about having depth in your team, right? We can still cope without these guys and, cope without them in their absence. So give me 1 second. I'll put that lineup straight on so we can have deeper discussions around that. But, yeah, man. Your thoughts today, you guys. Quick scoreline predictions. What's on your minds? I know that we've all been waiting for this game for like over 2 weeks now. It's been a very long time since we've seen club football. I'm hoping the team's going to inspire us. I'm hoping they're going to make us feel something today, right? I think that's what we all need, to be honest with you. I'm hoping that's going to be the case today, man. But I nearly got the lineup ready now. Nearly got it patterned. Of course, needs Cole Palmer in here. Obviously, Cole Palmer and Nico Jackson returning. Big bonuses for the team. I'm a little surprised by maybe certain guys selecting over others. I'll get onto that later, though. I'm going to guess this might be how the lineup is used. And obviously, let me just swap Nkunku out for Nico. And that's it, you guys. The lineup tonight to secure the 3 points against Spurs. It's great to see Nico Jackson return back. I saw Nico Jackson wearing his traditional Senegalese attire. Normally when he's wearing his traditional clothing, I feel like it reflects, the confidence he's feeling in himself. So hopefully we're going to see that confidence today. Nico scored a lot of goals against Spurs. I know a lot of these goals came in that flipping diabolical thrashing of them under Pochettino. Like, I know I got a lot of stick for that review when I released it, but to this day, I think it was like one of the most shameless thrashings I've ever seen, because I cannot accept how much we struggled against 9 men, and we only won that game in extra time. I think that was... and they could have equalized at times too. That was just mad to me. But that's why technically Nico has a strong tally against Tottenham because of that game. Hopefully he's able to add to that tonight. Behind is where it's quite interesting. I thought maybe Noni might be starting this game, but maybe Maresca feels like he doesn't want to force all the returning players back too soon. Maybe for someone like Noni, come on second half and you got like maybe 30 minutes, 25 minutes to do something. Ease yourself into the game for Brentford. That's the way to do things. That means that Neto and Sancho get to continue. But I'm curious, are we going to see Neto on the left sides or the right side? I'm not sure. We've seen Sancho play quite a few games now down the right flank. That could be interesting, I guess, having Neto's ability to just like get past his man down the left, put in a cross. I wouldn't mind seeing Sancho on the right today, and I wouldn't mind seeing Neto on the left, but a part of me feels like we'll probably see these guys interchanging positions, to be fair with you. In terms of the midfield, obviously speaks for itself. I mean, what is there to say, really? Moises Caicedo, top 3 DMs, top 5 mids this season. And Enzo Fernandez had a fantastic international period for Argentina. When I see what he does with the Argentinian team, I'm still waiting for that day he's able to really like find himself with us like that. But I think a lot of that comes from not just players understanding their roles tactically and following instructions and stuff like that. I think a lot of that also comes and stems from the fact that these guys have a great understanding of each other's game. They've got a great relationship. Case in point, Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez. They used to play together at River Plate. And I think Enzo assisted Alvarez, 6 or 7 times that season. They've always had a phenomenal understanding of each other's game. And I think that's case in point for the entire Argentinian team. obviously Enzo's been great for us. Of course, he's been very strong this season. At times, because he has to do a lot of like off the ball work, I always think to myself, it feels like he has to play like Mason Mount sometimes more than maybe show off his on-ball qualities. But I'm hoping that, there's more to come from Enzo and the system and the manager, and hopefully he can really like replicate like one for one his Argentina form and his club form. I think if that's the case, then I think that's going to be a pretty beautiful relationship, to be honest with you. But again, to end with the lineup now, it's the defense, and this is where I've got a few reservations, a strong word, but you'd imagine that Cucurella is going to continue to maybe push further up, but then that means, is Malo Gusto really the guy you want to have playing this inverted role? I don't think he's really shined this season. I was saying at the start of the season, it's going to take this guy at least like a season and a half, 2 seasons to really play his best game in this unfamiliar way. I think you're kind of missing out on Gusto's qualities if you're not letting this guy provide that overlap. Like when we was winning games during that run of form, man, I would see Maresca would give these guys the confidence to know when to step up, when to get involved in the play. And I used to say all the time, one of the best qualities about the early Chelsea season form was that we would always create the overloads against the opposition. Whether that was 3v2, 4v3, 5v4. And Maresca was encouraging crazy stuff like even the 3-1, 6 stuff that we saw throughout the season. We were picking teams apart because we had so many options that they couldn't cope with. But now it's a bit different. And one thing I've noticed, you guys, I'm going to see if I can like quickly just like change the lineup real quick to just like explain my point. But it feels like Maresca prioritizes a bit more defensive organization and solidity over like fluidity now. Because one thing I always notice here is that the back 3, they're always in line in possession. They are forever in line. Like they always have to stay in their positions. I see like a million times, bro. Like a million times, I'll see there be opportunities for like a Jalabo on the right hand side, yeah, for example, just to be able to maybe step up 10, 15 yards in the field, yeah, just to be able to like get a bit more involved in the game. But there's like this reluctance. It's like he's not allowed to do that, and it annoys me, yeah, because I wish I had like a software to like really just communicate and visualize my points a bit better, yeah. It annoys me because when we're up against these teams who are like in their low blocks and their mid blocks or whatever flipping blocks they're in, yeah, if a guy like a Jalaba in this example just stepped up diagonally like 15-20 yards to receive the ball, you're going to force one of the opposition midfield players to have to move laterally to have to try and mark him. And instantly you're creating space, you're freeing up a hole now for the midfield to receive between the lines. And I just don't understand why that's been discouraged, to be honest with you. I've not really understood why that's been discouraged. I think we miss out on it a little bit sometimes. I think we miss out on really being able to like create against these defensive teams because we don't really do enough necessarily to create any disorganization. It's very much scripted football. It's very much, the players hide behind the system. They don't do anything outside the books. They don't try to manipulate new things or new ways to fool the opposition. And like when we lost against Arsenal before international break, I was clocking this like little smart rotational plays from Arsenal. Like, there was a few times like in that game if Arsenal were building up, maybe Saliba, he would have like literally stepped into midfield. Like if you guys have seen my Enzo is on screen, Saliba would have like stepped up into midfield just to create that little like box diamond to receive. The Arsenal centre backs spread wide to the left and right, and they were constantly able to find this little interesting passing patterns of play just to play through our press. Now again, I'm just an armchair guy. Does this stuff happen when you've had more time as a manager to work with the team? Is it one of them ones where it's like, you know what, I don't want to force too much like instructions and too much tactics just yet? when these guys aren't fully patterned? Maybe, I don't know. But equally, like, is it really asking that much? You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Because like, if one of the wide defenders had a bit more license, like if the ball's on the right hand side and we got all our guys there, does it really hurt to have Jalabo stepping up, playing closer to the fullback or the winger? That might stop the flipping wingers getting doubled up on all the time. Like, bro, every game we've seen, that Arsenal game, the worst game, one of the most boring games this season, every time someone received that wide, they were passing it back inside, passing it back to the defence, back inside, back inside, back inside. They're scared to lose the ball. It's hard to get past your man when you're absolutely crowded out. And on top of that, there's no options near them. There's no one to do a quick give and go, a quick 1-2. You know, rotate inside and out. Nothing like that. And it's a bit baffling. It's a bit surprising. So I'm saying all of this because we're very lucky tonight, you guys. We're very, very lucky tonight that we are playing against Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham team, because Ange doesn't care for tactics. He plays for vibes. He will force the attacking football no matter what. And thank God we're playing against Spurs right now, straight after the international break, because this theoretically should be an open game. There is going to be spaces for guys to carry the ball 20 yards, you know, go in transitional moments in the game, run at defenses. You know, there's going to be options like that about in this game today. So that normally helps us. When teams keep the game a bit open, it's very rare that we get outplayed. Unless it's like a Liverpool, or not even getting outplayed, we're just losing by fine margins, right? But when the games play like that, it kind of helps us a lot more. So that's the history of the Tottenham, always here to do us favours. And hopefully tonight, man, we're going to respect our history against them and continue that history and legacy by securing these 3 points for sure. Like, if we don't win today, honestly, nah, I don't even want to I don't even want to think about that possibility. If we don't get 3 points today, I don't know, man. I think the fan base is going to be absolutely mad. Like, how would you guys feel in the chat? Like, if we somehow didn't win today, if we somehow didn't get 3 points, my lords. I'm going to go to answering some of your questions now. We got around 17 minutes before this game starts. Obviously, you guys, if you want your questions prioritized, you want to spend a bit more time on your questions, super chats is a great way to support the channel. But I'm going to go through some of your questions in chat right now. Kenny, sad Reece isn't starting, but I can understand him after playing for England. Baraska doesn't want to risk him. Bring him on in the 60th minute, and we're hopefully in the lead or in some control of the midfield. I think that is the responsible way to use Reece James, to be honest with you. I think Malo Gusto is more than good enough as a deputy option in this team. I'm just hoping that Malo's going to have a bit of license to get forward when it's required. After the great debut season he had, it's felt like he's been forced to go back a step. Not even his fault, but just from playing this like unfamiliar position. So we're missing out on a lot of the qualities. I think he was like a second highest assists maker last season under Cole Palmer. So, there's a few goals we're missing out on from not having this guy making the overlaps out wide. But yeah, I agree with you, Kenny. I feel like Reece James, don't force him. This guy needs to be available for the Club World Cup. I'd hate if he somehow gets injured before the season ends and he's missing out on the Club World Cup. That is not doing us no favours. Anyway, Tawe, how you doing, bro? Big up, Nini. We need to replace Fofana. Let him compete with Levi for a spot. I mean, it does feel like this is why we're turning towards the market to find a centre-back for the summer. Obviously, Mark Gurley, one of the main favourites. A lot of interest, a lot of talks around Dean Howson. I think to myself, do we need another teenager to come here? I think we got too many, man. We got Ansel Mino, who I spoke about today in my news video. Achimpong's got a lot of promise as well. And we got Amadou Sarr. I feel like that's literally the left centre-back, the middle centre-back, and the right centre-back sorted. So I think Howson is just pure greediness. Even though this guy is going to be world-class, I think we should trust what we have, right, and let them develop. But let me move on. Jamili, never been so happy to see Nico Jackson return. It's a big one, man. It's a big one. Listen, I thought Neto did as best he could up front, and he actually allowed us to press. He brought some benefits to the team. It's a shame that maybe the team didn't always help Neto out, for all the work he was putting in. But I respected him for what he did 100%. But yeah, Nico Jackson back. I think if there's one guy on this pitch who's going to be very happy that Nico's back, that is Cole Palmer. I think Cole Palmer looks better too when Nico Jackson's there. He's not quite looked the same when he's not playing. They really understand each other, and I think I'd love to see a combination between either one of these two that leads towards us winning the game. I'd love to see Cole Palmer scoring again. He's missed a few easy sitters right now. He's missing chances that he would never have missed like a few months ago. I think Nico, he's got a lot of pressure on his back. We're back in the market to sign a striker. Like, these guys know what's being said about them in the press. They know that we're after a striker in the summer. It's public knowledge. He knows about all the big names too. I'm sure he's even subscribing to a few guys on Twitter and whatever. But he needs to remind everyone that he can still be our number one. And he's got 9 games left this season to prove that. So Nico today, man, I'm really excited to see him. I'm hoping the guy's hungry. I'm hoping he's going to be fit and fired up and ready to do his thing tonight. So yeah, let's see what he does, man. Abri, yeah, Flames, bro. 25-7, please trust Action Punk. I think we probably should be doing that. I wonder if he gets a loan though. I don't know, man. I always feel like certain times when you're a guy this age, get your minutes. Like, Reese benefited from it. Tammy did. Mount, Tamori. Everyone that ended up doing things in the first team for us, they went on loan and they won Player of the Year for their clubs. Look at like Gallagher. Look at like Mark Gurley. Look at so many of these guys, right? So I think for himself, playing week in, week out would be best for him. I would not be opposed to Action Pawn getting loaned out next season when it's quite clear that he won't be getting enough minutes to really satisfy his potential, in my opinion. Sean Edwards, if you had to put your finger on it, what is Blueco doing right at Strasbourg but not here? I think it's a hard one because the level of investment is, you'd say, is the same. It's the same transfer policy, right? It's the same, it's the same type of vision. I think my theory's always been, it looks better when you're a Strasbourg who have never traditionally been like a mid-table team. They've always kind of been like a bottom half team, right? So if you're going to give a bottom half team like a big cash injection and you're going to revamp their whole model and you're going to sign them, exciting young players that they would never normally have the opportunity to ever sign. Let's not forget that. They got access to types of players that they would not be getting unless Blueco were involved. That's going to have a massive positive effects, right? But it's not like with all this investment, Strasbourg are a Champions League team. No, they're just having a really good season and hopefully they secure a European spot. But I just think it's just a different ball game when you're taking over a big team that is trying to get back to the top. So it's just the margins, they're a lot harder to reach, It's a lot harder to get there. I think Strasbourg this season did some good things, signing Rosenior. I'm always getting this guy's name wrong. Rosenior. Oh my God. But signing him, hiring him was like a great move. They signed a lot of players. They've not had many crazy injuries this season, which really helps. They've got a lot of depth throughout all positions. They invested again in January. They've invested in every single window. And I think, where are they right now in Ligue 1? Is it like 7th, right? Ligue 1 table. They're like, where are they? So yeah, Strasbourg are like, they're 6th, 7th. Where are they? Yeah, so they're 6th right now. 6th. And they're literally, 1 point off now. No, they're in the European spots, but for the Champions League, they're like, 1 point away. So, there's still like a few games left. Anything can happen. Hopefully they do it. Let's see what goes down. But I don't know, man. That's how I see it. I just feel like it's a lot easier to take a team with no aspirations and give them aspirations compared to a team that already has them, and you're trying to elevate them and improve them. Hopefully we see things make more sense. We've signed some good players. Kendry Paz I'm excited for. Esteval Willian I'm excited for. But I really feel like if they want to do justice to all this buying and spending, I think this summer window has to be the final window, man. It's got to be the final one where we're just focus business. We're not buying 10 more players and selling 15 more. It's just like, you know what? 3-4 players of like real proper quality that's going to actually make not the team better, but all their teammates better as well. Simple example. We have some of the best crosses in the league and they got no one to cross the board to in the books. Like, that's kind of stupid, right? When you think about it, especially in the Premier League. That doesn't make any sense. So that's the type of strategy in the market that I need to see. And if we do that, especially like when Strasbourg have also, kind of fine-tuned their squad really well and sign a lot of complementary players that suit what exists around them, then I think obviously something interesting could happen, right? So let's see how it goes. Ollie Taylor, yes, Ollie, how you doing, man? I'm not sure why my super chat didn't work, but yeah, I've read owners can only register one club in the Champions League. This could be peak for Strasbourg if both teams qualify. I think it's simply just temporarily releasing ownership for the season. That's how it works. So it's not going to be the ends of the world. I think after their season in the CL is over, then I think ownership will just return back. But it creates a bit of a pickle because I don't think Blueco are allowed to really invest into signing players. So I'm curious to know how that's going to pan out. But I'm sure these guys would have plans for that because I don't think they're giving all this money to Strasbourg without the expectations that Strasbourg might one day get CL football or might get a European spot. So yeah, these guys definitely aren't stupid. And I think it's part of the plan. So I'm curious to see what happens, man. I'm curious to see what goes down. But I think there is like maybe another interesting conversation around that. I mean, is it right that, clubs are allowed to buy feeder clubs and, have all these like dual interests and then they're competing in competitions? I mean, I don't know. I personally, I'll never understand how football got to a point where big clubs are buying up smaller ones now. I just think that's absolutely crazy, to be honest with you. I don't think it's that fair either. But obviously that's the reality we're living in right now. So let's see how it goes. But anyway, moving on, my guys, we've got like 7 minutes left now before the game starts. I got no links for tonight. I'm using the Sky Sports app. I'm watching it clean. I'm watching it legally, so I'm not sure I can help you guys out in terms of links today. But we've got like 7 minutes left. So if you guys want to show us some love with super chats, if you want like an important question answered, let me know. I'm going to refresh everything real quick just to make sure that everything's calm. Yeah. Okay, cool. Abdul, how you doing, man? Yeah, respect to you, bro. Golf Boy, would Leao help heading-wise if he inverts? I mean, I don't know if heading's like his like main like skill set. But, I mean, I don't know. There's not many wingers I can think of where I'd say heading is like their key thing. Unless it's like a super easy one where it's like cross to the far post, completely unmarked, running towards goal, and it's a little tapping. But yeah, I don't want to say. Edge Nini be dressing gangster these days, bro. Like, you guys won't see my hair. You're not going to see my hair until my haircut on Sunday. Like, I've been suffering out here, man. Abdul, Strasbourg are so exciting to watch, and the vibes reminds me of a 2021 season we had. No, it is very exciting. There's a lot of things going their way. Lots of players in form. They're playing in a really good way. I think that Liam Rosner has to get a lot of credit for how he's, how he's formulated like a winning plan with Strasbourg, because he realized, you know what, we got a lot of pace, we got a lot of energy in this team. But we aren't necessarily the strongest type of team. So if I tell these young guys to press man to man and press aggressively, there's a possibility that our press won't be as strong because a lot of these kids just aren't there just yet. So it's like, okay, how can I work with the limitation, but then find a way to make it work for this team? And what he did was he creates like these little like pressing traps, basically, He wants to funnel opposition into making mistakes. He wants to disrupt their build-up play. And so wait for the mistake to come. And he knows that with his team that's got a lot of energy, a lot of willingness to run, put in those hard yards, cover grounds, which they put a lot of work in, that's going to work out for them. And if they do that alongside their build-up play, which is a little bit De Zerbi-esque in the sense where it's like you're baiting the opposition to come out to press, and then once they do that, and once you beat that press, then the lines open up for quick passing exchanges. This is why Strasbourg are doing so well this season. But listen, man, next season could be a different story when teams suss them out and maybe they drop their lines a bit, or they don't make it so easy to get pressed out the game. That's the beautiful thing about football. Everything's constantly changing, evolving, ebbing and flowing. But yeah, I think everything currently right now is really working in favour for Strasbourg. Another big win against Lyon. And they really look like a proper viable project. Like, I was a little bit worried, especially during the start of the season. What if flipping Strasbourg get relegated because there's too much youth being bought? They kind of disrespected all the experience they had. And, you know what I mean? They kind of suffered for that last season. But I think now, it shows the benefits you receive from hiring the right manager that knows what he's doing. But also, credit goes to the players that they brought in. Obviously, when you got Andre Santos, one of the best under-21 midfield players in Europe, that's probably going to help your team even more, right, in terms of the levels. So, yeah, they're an exciting team. I'm actually looking to try and go to a Strasbourg game before the season ends. I would like to do a video, actually, just like going there, vlogging the experience. Hopefully, like, catching a game which will maybe define them securing a European spot. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know what happens with that in the future. But right now, the players are stepping out on the field, my guys. The game is starting in 3 minutes time. As I'm saying, man, drop your predictions right now. Let us know what you're thinking. Like, what score prediction? How many goals are we gonna score? Are we gonna keep a clean sheet? Do some of you guys feel a bit worried? Do some of you feel like you don't have a good feeling about this game? If you feel that way, please don't even put it in the chat. Like, don't be jinxing nothing, yeah? But right now, Sky Sports announcing the lineup, of course. Robert Sanchez, please, Sanchez on. Sanchez. Bro, you know what? All I know is that this guy won't be here next season. I don't know how we're going to sell him, though. I can't see a club dropping 25 million on Robert Sanchez. I feel like Sanchez is going to be the new Kepa, where he'll get loaned out, and that's going to be his fate. I see that being the case for him. But anyway, Mr. Raider 2-1. CFC Clintz. You're pretty much looking clean. Respect for that, bro. Miles Henry 3-0 Chelsea. Okay. Yes, 2-2. Abdul, 2-2. I mean, Spurs' team, it does look competitive. Of course, Vicario, pretty decent goalkeeper. Jed Spence, really... Oh, yeah, of course, Van der Ven's back. Romero. This is like the full-strength Spurs back line. Bentancur, Bergval. Odebear, he's a good winger. Madison, Son. Son hasn't got an assist against us in 17 games. I was surprised by that. And Dominic Solanke up front. It's going to be a big game, man. Especially that defense. Van der Ven, Romero, Dorgi, Jed Spence. And of course, Basuma. Already on the bench. Listen, Tell was a talent, but this guy was so stupid. You should have gone to Frankfurt. You know what I mean? You should have been cooking alongside Ekitike. I mean, he's a striker I would look at in the summer. Just to let you guys know. Ekitike, yeah, this guy's an absolute baller, man. But anyway, the team are doing the customary team huddle. The team huddle of doom? Nah. I've just seen it so many times, and the results just not reflecting the pre-match vibes, you know? Oh, it's going to be a good game. I feel like it's going to be a good game. I feel like it's one of those games where tactics plays a part to a point, but the players on the field, they have to step up, right? If they ultimately define the result. Ooh. Is it me or is that Maresca, like, after international break? He's looking like younger or older. But he's definitely a fan of the spring collection, for sure. Anyway, my guys, the game's about to start anytime soon. You guys get ready, man. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Thomas Tuchel's in the stands. Come on. And we begin, my guys. Spurs play it long. Cole heads it away. Okay, so Spurs are trying to win some second balls, right? They're trying to like get men in our half to put pressure on us. A lot of teams try and do that actually from kickoff. It's just like immediately, boom. Here's the ball in your half. We're playing it long. How ready are you guys? Like, how prepared are you for the start of this game? Okay, Moises receives. Moises plays it back to Robert Sanchez. Sanchez takes a step, touch, plays it to Trev. Long ball in behind. Oh, what a pass from Chalobah. What a pass. Nico Jackson. Nico. Ah! Oh, my Lord, bro. I thought that was it then. Oh, bro. I wish sometimes Nico was like awesome head. You know what I mean? If he had like a little bit more strength, bro. If he had a little bit more strength, that's getting converted. But what a pass in behind from Chalobah. And this is what we've been missing out on when you don't have Nico Jackson. That ball over the top just doesn't exist. It don't exist when he's not playing. Super pass from Trev, and somehow, this is not 1-0 to us. Anyway, Cole Palmer, ball across goal. Nico tried the little back heel flick then. Anyway, Spurs are feeling it. And Jed Spence, that was good play. But yes, flipping Moises Caicedo. What a tackle, Moises. See what I mean, you guys? It's going to be one of these mad games today. End-to-end stuff already. Son takes it to this left foot. Superb block from Malo Gusto. Superb block from Malo. Bro, like, I can't... All this in 2 minutes. All of this in 2 minutes. Van der Ven, comical defending. Somehow, he hits the post. Oh, my Lord. You guys, I feel like if this is the start of the game, yeah? Okay. It's game on. It's game on right now. Come on, Moises. It was a super tackle to stop Spencer on the run. But yes. Ooh. Took a bit of a beating with that one. Come on. Come on, you guys. Concentrate. Focus. Terrible. Anyway, Cole. In behind. To absolutely no one. No one was there. Okay. Ooh, how you guys feeling about the start of the game? A lot of drama, a lot of storyline moments already. I'm looking at how we're pressing. So Neto's going up there alongside Nico. Okay, Sanchez on Spence. And he forces the mistake then. Good pressing from Sancho. So Moises is still looking a bit like rusty on the fields. Oh no, is Moises? Nah. Hopefully he needs to like just get a little bit of rest. Hopefully it's not a serious one, man. If Moises is out for this season, You know, we're actually finished. If Moises is out, then we're basically finished, you guys. I gotta keep it real. But where did he like field it then? So like the back of his thigh then. A bit of a muscular. Is it just like a contact thing? Hopefully it's a contact thing. Hopefully that's all it is. He needs to like just like warm the muscle up, just run a little bit. I don't know if Reece James in midfield, you know. I don't know if he's got it in him to do what Moises is doing, to be honest with you. But this pass and behind from Jalaba, the perfect amount of backspin. Romero just puts off Nico. Okay, so Jalaba plays it long again. Great pass to Nico Jackson. Again, Nico outside the boot, pass over the top to find Sancho. He gets his body in front of Jed Spence. Played Sancho, footwork. That's it. Cucurella back inside. Enzo, Cole Palmer. So Gusto's inverted again. Sancho coming inside. Back to Cole. Spreads it wide to Gusto. So we've really just like penned in Spurs right now in their half. Cucurella free option. We're moving the ball very nicely left to right. Moises is looking good now, thank God. Ball across. Oh, superb cross. Oh! Yeah, Ollie Taylor, that pass was outside the boot from Nico then. Super pass. Gusto, I thought he had it then, man. I thought that was his moment. Hits the side netting. Unlucky. But bro, I don't know what it is about Spurs. I feel like, I was on We Are Tottenham fan TV, obviously, great guys. Did like a predicted lineup. You know, they put in Romero and Van der Ven. Listen, I would have picked Fofana and Levi Cole. I think they're better. Like, when I watch these men play, I just think, why did I even allow these guys to get away with that? Obviously, I got to respect them. It's their channel. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, lag. Come on, internet. Don't flip up right now, mate. But so far, Spurs have not found any rhythm. We've been very good with our intensity. We've been really on top of them. You're seeing the confidence in our game. So the stats show that Spurs score their most goals. They score the most goals in the league in the first 50 minutes. Sancho, heavy touch, but can he get there again? Yes, he can. Okay, Sancho. Round two. Ball across goal. Oh. But are you noticing that now that Nico at least offers a bit of like an aerial presence? There's a lot more encouragement from these guys to play these quick balls into the box. That is a helpful thing for us. Levi. Super pass to Cole Palmer between the lines. Cole. So Palmer's playing more down the left, it seems like, in this game. Gusto's inverted inside. Let's see what he does. Berg foul. That's it. Oh, flip. I thought Cuckoo had that then. Unlucky. Now it's our turn to defend against Spurs. So I think defending this way suits us because if we win the ball, Then we can quickly launch like a counter attack then. Okay. Van der Ven to Romero. Into the feet of Bergvall. Back out wide again. Like most of Spurs' like passes are going wides. So that's really part of their game plan, it seems like, at the moment. Can we force the mistake? No, not yet. We're not really pressing as a pack to really close them down yet. Come on, Pet Neto, get back in position, man. Come on. So really just like pushing the blocks back, and that's it. We win the ball back, counter-attack time. The space is there, and that's why we're defending this way. Palmer, can he get the pass right? Into the feet of Sancho. Sancho, come inside, take a shot off. Oh, Sancho, man, you hesitated, bro. And at least he forces the corner. He forces the corner, but you know what I mean? The touch should have been like immediate. Like, okay, the moment I receive this, my second touch is a shot on goal. There's a little hesitation there from Jaden, man. But I think using this defensive structure, no, not defensive structure, but our defensive game plan to just like bring our blocks back, wait for Spurs to get dispossessed in the half and launch a quick counter-attack, that can actually lead towards success in this game. Anyway, corner time. Is Neto taking that? Come on, man. Who's scoring this? Jalaba, man. Okay, beef, yeah? Good. That's what I want to see in a game like this. I want to see a bit of heatiness. Okay, come on, man. Good delivery in the box. Come on, in swinger. Look at Romero. Yes, Levi. Yes, Levi. Like, we don't give Levi enough credit, man. Like, he's like, what, 21, 22 years old? Like, he can hold his own. Like, he is not afraid to hold his own. So, see how he just grips it up Romero for fun, man. Yes, Levi. That's it. That's it, Levi. Get in his head. Get in his head. Make him do something stupid. He tends to do something stupid against us, this guy. Levi's just unrelenting with it. That's it, Levi. Drag him. Drag him. Drag him. Ah. That's a good good play then to hold it up. We maintain possession in their half. Balls played out wide to the right hand sides. Too ambitious, but it forces a bit of a weird thing from Vicario, and the shot then is it's not really on point, to be honest. Yeah, Nico couldn't like wrap his leg around that properly then. Like, he's like, if that was like a Haaland or like, you know, these like strikers like that, you know, they got the shooting technique on point. Like, they, or even like a Delap, you could probably argue he's probably forcing a better effort then from that moment. That's a good defending. Levi. Oh, okay. Bentancur just is able to intercept that pass then. It was a good idea. And that's it. Played, Moises. Played. See how composed that was for Moises. He didn't take another touch. Outside the boot, right foot, straight to Cucurella. Moises Caicedo, man. Like, last season, he wouldn't have done something like that. Neto. Play back to Enzo. We're trying to force Spurs to come onto us a little bit, because when Spurs come onto us, that's when the spaces open up behind them. Cucurella. Oh, okay, still got that. Yes, Nico. Just immediately, just having, again, he could have done better to keep that ball then. But just having someone that can at least do something a little bit early just gives the team, like, more depth. Like, gives us another option. Oh. What do you guys think about Jackson's mohawk? I've not seen a mohawk in like a very long time. Like when the mohawk was like popular, that was like during like Gangnam Style type of days, you know? Going back old school with this one, Nico. Yours, Moises. Played Moises, flipping Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez busting the gut forwards. Spreads it wide. Neto. Coming inside. Little quote turn back. Overlap, that's it. Ah, Gusto, bro. Ah, the cross was dead. Diabolical cross. Ah. Diabolical cross, man. Moises. Enzo. Yeah, exactly. Appiah. Like, at least he can overlap. I want us to see that at least, so that's handy. But Neto, good upper bodies against the doggy. That's it. Our ball. Gusto, the right side. Play back into Moises. Sancho, 1v1, 1v1. Oh, oh! Come on! Come on. How is this not 1-0? How are we not 1-0 up? Straight through the legs. That was a good defending by Udogie, to be fair. Good defending. Romero. Van der Ven. Spurs have had, I don't even think, one shot on goal so far. They've really struggled to do anything against us at the moment. Spence. Bergvall. He's, shit. Oh, just enough of distraction caused then by Gusto, and then a terrible goal kick from Robert Sanchez, as always. So I hope players are in the right spaces. You know, we're forcing Spurs to play a little passes backwards, actually. Not much penetration between the lines. Bergvall is the one we have to look out for. You know, he's, got the press resistance to change the pace, change the direction. Like, the best progressive moments have come from him, basically. That was such, like, low-key, that nutmeg pass across goal from Cole Palmer then. Like, yeah, just nice disguise type of ball across goal, man. Really good play from Cole. But yeah, good defending by Udogie. I don't think there's much Enzo could have done then in that moment. That's it. Keep it. Played. That's it. Played. Enzo. Spread that ball, Enzo. A bit ambitious, man. Bit ambitious, but at least we maintained possession in our area. Cucurella played 1-2 with him and... Oh, Sancho. It was... I see the idea, but that's it. Oh, Cucurella. Unlucky, unlucky. But little moments like that, Spurs just can't cope with our energy and our intensity. Like, we just want everything a lot more. I don't know what it is about playing against Tottenham, but it does really feel like we're the school bully. And we're like, yeah, it feels like we're school bullies against these guys. Always just taking their lunch money, just taking whatever they can give us. Oh, that was a good pass from Sanchez then. If only he could do that more consistently. Moises. Gusto's inverted. Gusto. Neto. Back wide to Gusto. I like that, as I was saying at the start of the stream, I'm liking that Gusto has a lot of license to roam out wide, has a lot of license to combine with Neto. You know, in these previous games, we've seen a reluctance from Maresca to allow anyone to do anything like this. I'm glad that he's introduced this back again, because it makes a big difference in terms of the speed we play with and the options we have. Neto, come on, you have to get past the doggy. I've not forgotten your performance against him earlier this season. Colwell spreads that wide to Sancho. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer again. What did he say? Every time. Every time. He's fuming right now. Vicario. Into Burval. Romero. Where's the options? That was better play from Spurs then. Cucurella 1v1 against Odebear. Odebear ball across goal, but Jalab is there to sweep the danger away. Corwell now just launches that straight. I love like Corwell's like clearance crosses or clearance passes. Like he turns, like John Terry would do this back in the day. Like he would turn the clearance into a pass. I mean, it sums up just how comfortable he is moving the ball and playing out from the back. He never gets enough credit for that skill though. Neto, oh, that's a beautiful cross. Oh, Neto, that was a beautiful cross. And if I'm Neto, I'm thinking, I've given you the ball of life. How's no one got their head on that? That was a beautiful cross from Pedro Neto. Ah, the bit of confusion between Palmer and Nico. They were both going for that. And from that moment happening, none of them went for it, basically. Other than Noni, none of our wingers have actually shown goal threat at the moment. Yeah, for sure. Your handball, Dogi. That takedown, Nico, I don't remember his chest touches being this good. I think against a team like Spurs, though, everything just looks 10 times better, to be honest with you. That's good pressure, Cucurella. Very tight on Odebear. Oh, Bergvall, he's a wiry character, this kid. I know that he's really stepped up second half of this season. Enzo. Thank you, ref. That's funny. Okay, Levi again. Kick-starting another attack. Kukurea forced to play that long. The touch was a little bit heavy then. But the pressure is on Nico Jackson. That's it. One little press, one little run. Forcing the errors, forcing the mistakes. It feels like this is a moment in the game right now where this is where the goal can come from in these particular moments. Like Spurs aren't looking confident. If they can see it in this period, in the next 5 minutes, they're going to drop even more. Cuckoo. Sanchez. Long goal kick. Oh, that's a good ball from Sanchez. I mean, Sanchez, other than that one little, misplaced kick, he's played like 2 or 3 really good passes actually in this game. Kukurea. Sancho, 1v1. Facing Spence. Inside. Jalaba. Neto again, 1v1. Back insides. Gusto, Jalaba. We're really suffocating Spurs right now. We've pushed our defensive line all the way up. Oh, another ball again. Great ball. Kukurea. Alonso. Just go for the shot, man. But Neto is playing some delicious balls in the box so far, I have to say. Look at that cross again from Neto. Imagine if Neto had Osimhen, for example, in this game, right? The amount of assists he would have had already. But 2 brilliant crosses from Pedro Neto, and no one is taking advantage of them. Come on, set piece time corner. Neto again. Spurs defenders looking like they're getting bullied right now. But chat, what you guys saying right now, Nicholas? This has the feeling of a 0-0. No, I'm not too sure yet. Let's see how. There's a lot more of this game left to go. A lot more of this game left. I don't feel like this game's a 0-0. Oh, don't foul him. He fell for it, man. Fell for it. Alex, we need Jackson action to get in the game. Could that be the type of bully striker? Yeah, I think he's showing elements of that. Yeah, terrible pass from Vicario. Oh, that's it. Jackson, that's yours, Nico. That's yours, Nico. Nico. And he set out the ball. Come on, Nico. Nico. Oh! Bro, he was just like leaning back a bit too much when he took that. That was great play by Action Jackson then. Oh. But that's the finishing, man. The shooting. Listen, it's an honest effort. It's an honest effort. But just overpowered it a bit too much, man. Like, it had to be more placement overpowered then. Like, that kind of sums up Jackson a little bit. Like, a lot of good moments, creates a lot for the team. a lot of positives, but it's just the finishing touches. Hopefully, as he gets older, when he's like 25, 26, can he make that Isak transformation where he's more clinical? And these types of shots start to go on target. They start to make more sense. But I think he's definitely been a real positive factor in our game today at the moment, Nico Jackson. Being a great outlet for this team. And at the moment, it's a reminder of what the team have been missing out on when Nico's not playing. Like, how often do you guys ever see us, like, think about it, in our last few games, how often do you ever see the goal kicks long? How often do you ever see long goal kicks? We're constantly encouraged to play these types of balls to the halfway line because we have Nico Jackson coming deeper. It just adds like a bit more of what's the word I'm looking for? A bit more of like an unpredictable factor. Like, okay, sometimes you might build up from deep and pass it to Coble. Other times we're going to play it straight to Nico Jackson and play a lot more direct. And it just kind of think, oh, that's it, Palmer. Good play, Nico again. Skips past Van der Ven. Yes, Gusto. Back to Palmer. Palmer! Oh, the touch wasn't perfect at the start. It wasn't perfect to set him up for the shot then. But Moises is there. So he's Sancho. A bit predictable. Jaden is a little bit predictable, bro. Come on, Sancho, bro. Please, you should have taken a shot, my guy. But this looks like a straight corner, though. Oh, that's a free kick on Palmer. Are you nuts? How was that not given as a free kick then? Referee, you moron. That's a free kick in a prime scoring location, man. Enzo. Come on, Enzo. Fernandez. Oh. Shit. Counter-attack for Spurs now. Odebear. Palmer's putting on the gas works to get back. That's it, Moises. Bro, this guy is a definition of enforcer. Absolute definition of enforcer, man. That's yours, Levi. Oh, shit. He's going to come on the right. Oh, little shift. Little dummy. Takes a shot with his left foot. He's been the only menace for Spurs. Anyway, Enzo. Great switch ball to find Neto. Takes a touch beautifully to come back inside. We maintain the momentum of our attack. Back to Palmer. Sancho, get the shot off, man. Overdoing it a little bit, but still, he's looking lively. He's looking like something's coming from him. Levi. Gusto now. But this performance reminds me of like the start of the season. A lot of movement, a lot of rotations, a lot of fluidity at the moment. A lot of pace in what we're doing with our attacks. You know, we're not playing slow. It's been... I've missed seeing this type of game. But it feels like at the moment, Spurs have their tail between their legs. And it just feels like this is the time now to like put them down. Like something is coming before the half-time whistle blows. Oh, Palmer. Overly enthusiastic from Berval. Cucurella. So I like that Cucurella is playing more as like the wides, centre back on the left sides. That's a good play. Oh, nice improvisation from Enzo Fernandez to keep that move alive. Neto. Switches that ball all the way down to Sancho. Cucurella with the overlap. Come on, Sancho. Bro, I just feel like he's reluctant to take these shots off. I mean, I know that he's like the playmaker on the left side, but you've got the footwork, bro, to get these, like, quickly shift your direction and boom. Stop looking to pass to everyone now, Jaden. Try and force it a bit, you know? Like, you got to force it a little bit, man. You got to, like, take the moment when it's there. Take the half chance. It doesn't have to be, like, don't only take shots off when it's, like, the perfect time and you got tons of space. It don't work like that, man. Yeah? I feel like he's showing a lot of promise with his footwork. It's clean. It's sharp. You know, he's moving guys left, right. But it's just the end product of the moment right now. Been a few nice passes in behind to find Cole Palmer. Calm. But that can't be your only move because they'll start to suss you out then. Yeah, a few times I'm split second drop of the shoulder. Boom. Hit it hard and low. Just see. Test the keeper. It doesn't hurt. Personally, Alex, I don't know. I don't think he does. I mean, it's weird. Dortmund, he was showing that type of promise, man. But I feel like football is very much a momentum-based game. If you're not allowed to cook the same way at your new clubs, you can kind of lose out on something. Oh, dangerous one. Poor pass back into pressure. Maddison. Moises has bullied this guy off the ball, man. Crazy. That's a good footwork. Gusto follows the overlap and another great block from Malo Gusto. I think Gusto has been very sharp in this game today, I have to say. Like, using him this way, this is like Gusto from last season. I don't think there's much Sanchez could have done in that moment then. I think that was, Okay, Son. Corner for Spurs. Ooh, that's it. Near post protected. In swinger from Son, being very quiet so far. Enzo shields it. Enzo, overly ambitious Enzo. Poor pass. Maddison being awful so far. Awful for Maddison. Nico. Unlucky. Maybe if the pass was timed like a split second, like if there was like a split second delay then maybe Jackson could have planted a stronger foot on the ground and wouldn't have just got like brushed off so easily then. So Spurs, outside of finding like a runner from midfields, they've I'm not seeing too much threat from them at the moment. Who wants to receive? They're prioritizing wide build up. Okay, so Son's come inside now. Solanke's dropped deeper. Shit in behind. Back to Solanke, well defended then by Levi. That's it, free kick. Sanchez plays it short to find Trev. Attracting Spurs onto us. And normally when that happens, then we try to use Nico Jackson to just, you know, be that outlet against the first line of their press. Cuckoo. Okay, Van de Ven on the ball. Time and space to carry it. Played backwards. So the intensity's drops like a little bit now, but maybe we're just allowing Spurs onto us. I think to end this half, maybe a counter-attack or two could be the way forwards. Okay. Cole launches that ball. Come on. Now I can't get the second ball. Do we have one more counter-attacking moment in us before this half ends? It feels like this is what we're trying to bait Spurs into right now. Like, you can have the ball, keep possession, you know? Try and come onto us. Oh, shit. Any links? Sorry, bro. I've got no links at the moment, man. I'm watching this through the Sky app. That's it, Spurs. Have the ball. You can keep possession. Come on to us. Try and hurt us. Try and get through us right now. That's it. That's it. See? That's it. Palmer turning into Moises. Palmer running towards goal. Oh, finds... Oh, Neto goes down, but no pen. Back to Neto again. No one's in the box, though. So now we keep possession again. Ah, get the step over right, my guy. Oh. Okay, the pace is really slowed down at the moment. I don't think Spurs are going to look to press our defence right now. Not with the half-time whistle coming soon. Anyway, nice 1-2. Ball back inside the box. Moises shields it. That's it. That's it, Moises. Find Sancho. Come on, Sancho. Inside. Every time he comes inside, he gets past his first man. I just want to see a little bit more ambition. Or bravery is probably the word I want to use. Like, it's a shame we're a team that is constantly able to put in crosses from good positions without really having the profiles to deal with them. You know, there's 2 Neto crosses. Sancho, that's yours! Wow. Hey, hats off, man. What's a save? Bro, I thought Sancho made it 1-0. What a save. The touch was on point from Sancho. Did everything right then. He did everything right. Maybe the selection hit it hard and low. Maybe that was, if he could have done that. Just put a bit more placement. But again, it's all split-second stuff. He's got someone trying to block the shot as well. Listen, the touch was perfect from Jadon Sancho to set himself up for a shot. That was a great save from Vicario. Gusto again. Yes, Levi. Ah, come off it, ref. Yeah, ridiculous save. Finally, some beef. Come on, come on. That's it, Romero. Good, good. Bro, we have to get this guy back for what he's done to us, man. Getting bullied right now. Come on, man. Guys, give me 1 second, you guys. You got pushed down, of course. How is he saying from an innocuous thing? He does push Cole down because he's been getting fed up that Cole's been gritting him up this entire game. I've always felt like Romero's like aggression is like fake aggression. You know what I mean? Kind of like how Martin is at United. Like it's not. It just doesn't feel real. You know. Like, there's no point having that type of energy when most of the time you're on the losing end. It just feels a bit pointless. Maybe be a little bit humble, you know? Come on, half-time whistle's going to blow in like 30 seconds. You guys, get ready with your questions and your observations from the first half. Kukurea launches it long. Doesn't find Nico. Is there like a thing that every time players feel contact from Madison, feign injury or something? Enzo, not the best pass. But I think that's probably it now, boys. The whistle's about to blow anytime soon. But yeah, Vicario, what's a stupid save on Vicario? Maybe if Sancho didn't like snatch at the shot, then maybe if he could have like got his foot over the ball a bit, gone for like direction and placement. I don't know. I swear I've seen Yamal score a similar goal from a similar situation. Ooh, that's it, man. First half, but definitely up this first half. I have confidence that we can seal the game in the second half. You know, had some moments, of course, the post getting hit. Obviously, Sancho forcing a ridiculous save of Vicario. Neto putting 2 balls of life that weren't really attacked properly, which was a massive shame. And it just feels like we have more threat against Spurs at the moment. It just feels like there's more to come from us, and our game plan is hurting Spurs a lot more compared to what they're doing against us. So, there's positives to take from this first half. Yeah, we don't have a goal at the moment, but that doesn't mean that it's been a terrible performance or a bad game. I think the fact that we've really disrupted Spurs so much and really hurt them, I think that's a really good, positive for the second half. But how are you guys feeling about what you've seen so far? What are moments that stood out for you? Who are players that you're impressed by? Players that you want to see more from? Players you're not impressed by? Yeah, let's have this conversation, man. Amma B, disappointing not to be up at the break. Yes, that's always a shame, but it's not the end of the world, at least we've asserted ourselves. I think we've controlled our aggression really well. We've been very aggressive. We've been really up for it. We're winning a lot of our first duels, which is the key thing. In a game like this, I don't want to be coming up second best in the tackling department. That's how you lose games like this. We've been top from most of the defensive actions in this game and really disrupted the hell out of Spurs. So I think there's a few positives to take. The icing on the cake would have been the goal coming from Sancho at the end. But there's still moments to come, I think. Yes, it is, Jose. Yeah. I had to get something blue. I just thought realistically, it's got to match the shirt, right? Joshua Jackson's looking threatening. I just think that with Nico's involvement in the team, he just adds a lot more of an unpredictability factor. Like from goal kicks, we can play long to him now. There's an option in behind to play balls over the top for him to run onto. There's someone that can actually interchange and hold the ball up and bring others into the game. He's been a miss. He has been a big miss. I do feel like with Nico, when he was going on his own personal bit of bad form, a lot of it was coming from the fact that he was tired and fatigued. After like 60 minutes, he would kind of crash out and he was done for the game. It's a reminder that you can't have one guy exclusively the entire season playing the way he does, all that running, all that energy, all that involvement, and think he can play week in, week out, 10 out of 10. Nah, he's not AI, he's not a robot, you can't do that. Ryan Winter, 15 goals in our last 30 matches. Yes, average of just one. Maresca's system just doesn't create goals. There has been moments here though. I think it's a shame that a lot of the best offensive moments have come from crosses, right? It's come from Neto finding guys on the far side. It's come from first time balls in like the half spaces and stuff like that. It just makes you think that it's crazy that we couldn't sign maybe like an aerial profile up front, because I think they'd be cooking with the type of service. If Drogba, if I could take one player from older teams, bring them here, it would be Didier Drogba actually out of anyone, because I think Drogba would be cooking with some of the service and stuff around him, to be honest with you. But it's not over yet. There's still 45 minutes plus added time to go. And I think I've seen enough that makes me feel like something could come. But, I'm not seeing many shots on goal at the same time. Cole Palmer hasn't really tested the goal yet. Same thing for the other wingers. It's been mainly Nico. But I think it's just maybe how the competition is being played at the moment. So let's see what the second half brings. Alex, I want to see George next half. So you'd rather play Tyreek second half over Noni? Or you mean that as the second half goes on, you want to see Tyreek having some involvement? Yeah, he could be an interesting one. CFC Sterny, Nini, thanks for reading all comments rather than just the super chats. Yeah, I like to do a bit of both for sure. And obviously when there's no super chats, and I can't just ignore you guys, can I? Storm Des, I now believe the PL is too fast for Enzo. He looks erratic. A step behind consistently. I don't know if he's been like a proper step behind though. I do think that in these types of open games, I think the only thing that maybe Enzo just doesn't have for this type of game, he doesn't have that carrying ability, He doesn't have the explosiveness in the short distances. He doesn't have the carrying ability to like power the ball towards goal over like 20 yards, 30 yards. His skill set is his footwork in tight spaces to release other people actually. And then he makes the late run inside the box. You know what I mean? I like him to... I wish that we could see more of an Argentina Enzo. But equally, Enzo is a great midfield player who can do more than just the stuff he's good at. If you want him to be like your deep line playmaker and sit deep, he can do that. You want him to be offensive, he can do that. He's the most balanced midfield player we have in the squad right now. Not until Andre Santos arrives next season. Christoph, the reports from the Athletic saying Victor Osimhen is going to Saudi Arabia due to the wages and tax-free living and money. Would it surprise me? Probably not. But let's see. Anything can change, right? But yeah, you'd imagine the bag he's set to receive in Saudi is going to be the type of money you can't turn down. Yeah, it will probably be more than what Duran's earning, and he's earning like 50 mil a year tax-free. So Osimhen could easily be like 20, 25, right? Yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Oli Taylor, Neto, Caicedo, Jalaba, Nico looking really good so far. I miss watching us play. Thank you, Oli. Yeah, for sure. They've offered a lot of spark. I've liked some of the energy in the team. I like the fact that Gusto isn't playing the midfield role. He has a lot of license to play out wide. I like seeing that. I think Jalaba has played a lot of good balls and behinds. Great long balls. Especially that ball at the start of the game to find Nico Jackson and behind Van der Ven and Romero. Superb pass. And to be fair, Jalaba loves playing against Spurs. Like, he's always up for it in these types of games. Christoph, funny because Enzo would do good in Spain and Italy. I think so. At Real Madrid, he would probably do better. Why? Because Enzo doesn't have to play like Bellingham. You know, he will play the passes to your Bellinghams, to your Mbappes, to your Vinny Juniors, and then he'll just be hovering around the box, or sometimes he has the quality to get in the box to chip him with some goals. That's how he should be used. Hopefully when Esteval is here and maybe like a new left winger with like real pace, is that Nico Williams, is that Leao? You know, I think there's more gears we can see from Enzo for sure. So I'm not worried by him, and actually I think it's good that Enzo can still compete to the highest level even when he's playing maybe a little bit differently. I think that's a good sign, to be honest with you. Sahara, Nini, you got to start saying pause. I'm completely lost. Am I doing something that I'm completely unaware of? MPK, Enzo needs a team that crashes the attacking positions with several options, for sure, exactly. And that links into that point I was saying. If you went to Real Madrid and you've got your Bellinghams and your Vinnies and your Mbappes and all these other guys ahead, he's supplying you, he's facilitating them. And I think that's the reason why Madrids are really looking at Enzo, because he could be that Cruz type of guy for them, to be honest with you. Alex, who would you take, Nico Williams or Leao? It's a hard one. You're asking me, do I like pistachio more than salted caramel? I mean, I like both. You know what I mean? If that's the type of caliber we can bring in, and I'll take the loser out of either one of them, and I'm going to be a very happy man. So I just feel like that left sides, it's a shame that Mudryk, I mean, if Mudryk didn't get this ban or or the suspension at the moment, I think he could have been a bit of a positive for us, actually. I think, he could have maybe have done something. I thought he was a bit promising, actually, in the Europa League, in the Conference League. He was getting assists, getting a contribution in every game he played, and that's a big thing for Mudryk. It felt like he was the football brain part was slowly starting to click in for him. But it's a shame that we can't see the results of that, because on paper he had the type of pace, like the shooting prowess, the crossing with either foot. That's the type of profile I think we need on the left, to be fair with you. Vincent, let me see. Enzo did not permit them to shoot. Giddy, Noni is the best winger we have in the team. Yep, if you guys have been saying Noni since day one, let me know in the chat right now. Yeah, I wasn't having any of that talk when guys was spamming Pedro Neto, this, that. Nah. Noni is the best one. And it's great to know that we have him in the second half to turn to. And when the doggy's feeling his legs, Madueke is going to really make him feel them even more. David, agree about Mudryk, Nini. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm glad that some of you guys have seen it too. I just felt like I was seeing more positives in him, and it's a shame that the suspensions come at the wrong time. MPK, I like Nico Williams over Leao. I mean, right, random one, you guys. Left wing, you guys get involved. Are you picking Leao or Nico Williams? I mean, there's some good options. You're looking at Bino Gittins, I think there's a talent in this kid, for sure. He could be an interesting option. There's a few other left wingers, to be fair. You know, I was really hoping we would try to make a move for Kudus. I just don't think we can now. I don't think, you know, the balance wouldn't work in the squad anymore. I think we've got enough left footers, to be honest with you. But again, I think in this window in particular, there's some really strong options actually in every area we're looking at. I think that's the main benefit about summer 2025 transfer window. There's a lot of great players around because most of these guys now have the final 2 years in their contracts, which means that this is the prime time to buy. Colossus Nini, does Santos start next season? What does our strongest midfield look like? Thanks. That's a hard one, but you'd imagine it could be Moises, Santos, Enzo. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Maresca was inclined to use a midfield three like that. My only fear is that with a midfield three like that, ideally, I love to have that playmaker-esque. No, not playmaker-esque, but the guy that can play through lines, that can dribble through lines, you know. They create the spaces sometimes. They can like add a pace injection in the team. That's always a positive to have. But at the same time, equally, the old Chelsea teams that had like your Lampards and you know, your Balaks and Essians and stuff, we also survive without having that type of guy to complete the midfield three partnership, right? So, you know, could you see a bit of a similar thing? Enzo being the new Lampards, Santos being like the new Essien, flipping Moises being the new Makelele. Hey, let's see. But if that's the case, it simply tells me then that the threat comes from out wide. Up front and out wide is the key thing for us, right? So, yeah, let's see how that goes. But I've got a super chat here. Thank you very much from Rajib Ahmed. Appreciate that, bro. Definitely need to get Sancho out and bring in Noni to play. Wait, definitely need to get Sancho and bring in Noni on. Need to play how he played in the first 15 minutes in the second half and be more clinical final our dinner for sure, bro. In my opinion, I would just maybe keep the team for the next 15 minutes at least. Just the next 15 minutes, just to see, you know, what they do from the start. I wouldn't say, even though I wanted to see more from Sancho, I can't sit here and say he was bad or was hurting the team. I mean, he played some good passes in behind for Palmer. He's offered a lot of threat. I've not seen Spence tackle him once. I know we want to see him maybe score or like at least force efforts with shots. Hopefully he can do that in that 50-minute period in the start of the second half. Hopefully Maresca's encouraging him. Listen, Jaden, you got to beat in a Spence. You've been beating this guy for fun. He can't get close to you. Yeah, I don't know why this guy was capping in these podcasts he's been doing where he's acting like there's no better fullback than him. He's clearly just full of gas right now. Show him up even more, but this time be a bit more brave, be a bit more ambitious. I think that's the one thing I wish Sancho had in this game. You don't wait for the perfect moment to do what you have to do. You got to force it sometimes. Like when he got that goal against us, against Spurs in that 4-3 win, he started the comeback, and that came from him taking a speculative effort. And boom, instantly the momentum came straight back to us. He's got that in his locker. He has that in his locker. So hopefully, start of the second half, he comes back stronger. But again, if either one of these guys doesn't, then I think Madueke comes on and hopefully he's able to get straight into the game and offer something. But yeah, obviously it's annoying not having a goal, but it's not been a bad performance. I think we've been the stronger team, we've been the better team. And I'm just hoping we just continue this dominance now, second half. But bro, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Really appreciate that. CFC Sturny, if 3-man midfield, one of them has to be high volume dribbler into the final third. Ideally, I've always liked that midfield three. But as I was saying, when we had your Lampards and Maccas and Essians, we didn't have one of those guys. And instead, that threat came from having wingers who can beat their men and create havoc that way. So there are ways to utilise a midfield like that. And listen, Santos can score with his head in the box. Imagine if you had an Andre Santos attacking some of these crosses alongside a striker that can also do that. That's already a big positive for the team, right? Enzo, late arrivals. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I can see it. Anyway, the start of the second half, you guys, this is about to kick off. So Sancho's still on, no changes in the second half. And the second half begins. Come on, boys. This is it, man. We can't be leaving here. Yeah, we can't be leaving this game without 3 points. I'm sorry. Gusto. Good strength against Son. Back into the danger zone. Jalabert, nice composed header to Moises. Pass back to Corval, back to Trev. That's it. That's it. Gusto. Okay, Sanchez. Plays it long. I think Sanchez's long kicks have been good today. That didn't find Sancho, but that was in the right area, in the right direction. So it's a bit better from Robert Sanchez today. Corval. Right footed pass this time to Gusto. Palmer. That's it. 1-2. Not there. But nice play from Gusto then. Like really good midfield play from Gusto. One touch, pass and move. I really like that then. Neto. You make the overlap. Yes, Gusto. Maybe a bit faster. But yeah, good play. That's it. Our free kick. Okay, so there's only been like a minute and a half. But it feels like it's continuing what we saw in the first half. So that's something. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Another deep cross. Jalabert, Levi Corval and the far post in behind Van der Ven. I think Bentancur has been very weak physically, which has been a big gift for us. Enzo, oh, wow. That was almost so good that no one expected it to be that perfect. Like, that cross from Enzo was so good. Yeah, no one expected the perfection then. Because, yeah, this is what I mean, man. You constructed a team that can pin a cross for fun, but no one's good enough to attack it. Yeah, it sums us up, to be honest. Look at this cross from Enzo Fernandez. That is just right in the danger zone. He's saying, if you want that, here's my gift to you. And no one took it. No one received it. Everyone just, yeah, completely wasted that moment then. That's it. Sancho. Nah, okay. Bergvall still has it. Nico's putting the burners on. Romero was clocking that. And he gives the ball away. I feel like Romero is a good defender, but I also kind of feel like he kind of gets overrated. Like, he's one of the overrated defenders. Because he's like in his prime, right? 27. Like, I've never seen him play a good game against us. Sorry, I'm just annoyed that I wasn't able to have a Chelsea defense in that Spurs predicted lineup video I did. So I'm just thinking, come on. Like, I don't think Van der Ven or Romero get into our team. Like, you guys in the chat, would you say that Romero and Van der Ven would they get into our team as our starting centre backs? Okay, Corval. Back to Chalobah has been very good in this game so far. And this is the funny thing about this football club, man. Like, Tosin was supposed to replace Trev. Trev's come back now. And when the manager has to turn towards using someone, he's using Jalabert. He's not using Tosin, which sums it up. Oh, that's it. Yes, I wanted Moises to find Sancho then. Sancho. Good pass into the feet of Palmer. Palmer. Cut inside. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something. And he forced the shot from a acute angle. That's what I want to see more of. These types of efforts, yeah? Like, the chance of Palmer scoring was very small. But you're testing the keeper. You're forcing mistakes. You're forcing your own luck. Palmer. Oh, that's it. Palmer. That's it. That's it, Palmer. Enzo Fernandez. Come on. Come on. That's finally, man. Finally someone converts from a cross, for God's sake. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. You see how easy Enzo made that? Sancho again. That's it. Plays it back to Cucurella. Cole Palmer. Delicious cross. Look, man. Oh, Enzo. Doesn't have to do nothing. Just had to just steer that away from the goalkeeper. Perfect cross from Cole Palmer. Easily done. Boom. They were all focused on Nico Jackson then. No one saw Enzo making that late run inside the box. But that's what Enzo can do. And that's what he's been showing this season. Last season, he was constantly in these areas, but he didn't have the finishing boots. He was messing up opportunities, fumbling this, fumbling that. This season's been a massive, step up in his improvements. A massive step up in his improvements. And now he's a guy that can actually win you games and get you key goals now. Enzo, bro, it's been a good week. Hey, it's been a good last few weeks for Enzo. Put it that way. It's actually been probably a good season for him. Oh, that's it, you guys. Now we can kind of just relax a little bit now. Now we can relax a little bit. I just felt like second half, we don't have to force nothing. I think that if the first half could have continued for another 10 minutes, I think we probably would have scored a goal, to be honest with you. And I think we've done that here. That's it. Bro, Spurs, no solutions against us. Cool, have the ball, Van der Ven. I was told that you're great at carrying it forward. I'm not seeing you do none of that in this game so far. Son, he's not going to get past no one down that side. Ooh, Udogie. Son, that's it. Don't get baited. That's it. Hold your position. Cucurella, nice and tight, getting in front of Odebert. Force them back, you guys. Force them back. Palmer, that's yours, Palmer. Offsides. What you guys saying? Thank goodness for that. And he kisses the badge after. Yes, he does. Xavier, don't switch up now. Palmer assists too. Yes. All of yeah, exactly. Palmer assists. It's been a long flipping time since Cole Palmer's been allowed to get an assist. And I think I have to say allowed because his teammates have been robbing this guy too often. And it's nice that he gets an assist from across this time. Anyway, Chalobah, great play, Trev. Bro, Chalobah is, yeah. He's my squad defender. I'm always gonna value this guy. That's what your squad guys do, big London derby against your eternal whipping boys, to be honest with you. And he will always step up and play 10 out of 10. Okay, Cucurella, short pass, and he just when we make a mistake, the guys are rectifying mistakes 0.1 seconds later. And look, it's a counter attack. Enzo into the feet of Neto. That wasn't the one. Far post. That wasn't the one, bro. Enzo, is that what Enzo doing little bicycle kicks now, yeah? But I wish someone made a better run on the left side then. I don't think Enzo wanted to play that pass. No, that's the bait easy pass. I don't know, man. Maybe because I watched Real Madrid play so much, but obviously when you got flipping Vini and Mbappe in their pace, they're going to get into positions other guys can't get into. I understand that. But now they make it look so easy in these types of moments. Oh, the bear. Yeah, he's looking very youthful and inexperienced against Cucurella. He has not got past him once. Can't beat him for pace. Getting dispossessed on the ball. Yeah, terrible from Odebert. Chalobah, good story. Oh, that's play, Nico. That's yours, Nico. Chase it, Nico. That's yours. Play, Nico. Play, Nico. Now come inside. Oh, free kick. That's it, referee. Maybe get your card out too. Ref. Maddison has been 3-4 fouls, Maddison. Yeah? Normally that's a yellow card by now. I'm just like, hey, I'm being a nerd, but that's the rules, no? Come on. Come on. Is this it? Is this the second goal coming through now? Huh? Oh, some of the crosses today. Oh! 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 Oh, don't be offside. Oh, fuck off, man. Don't be offside. Don't deny us this Moises classic. Don't deny us this moment, man. Oh. Nah, it's not offside. It has to be a goal. Please, ref. Oh. Please, man. Don't ruin this moment. Come on. Hey, look at Spencer's flipping left foot, man. Oh. That strike from Moises, though. Oof. Oof. That strike from Moises. Oh, come on, man. Allow it. Allow it. Come on, ref. Have some mercy, man. Oh, VAR, bro. This is actually the longest thing, I swear. Like, come on, just leave it. If you want to be taking this time, just let us have the goal at this point, man. Like, this, what's the point to force it like this? Yeah, every time it's us, they do everything in their power to enforce the rules properly, right? Ollie, that's how confident you're feeling, yeah? You'll just blast the next one from them. I know, but I like this blaster. Don't ruin the moment, ref. Don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment, you guys. Look at flipping Spence. Listen, give the advantage to the attacker. If you can't, if you can't like disprove that it's offside, it's an advantage for the attacker. Like, does that not make sense? But of course they won't do that because it's us. But they should be doing that. Like, if you still can't prove it, like, just give it to flipping Moises, man, for God's sake. It's been like 2-3 minutes now. They still can't. I can't tell you. Honestly, you guys, I couldn't tell you from this angle. Yeah. I could not tell you. Maybe Nico's off a little bit, but hey, nah. It looks like it's a goal from. Oh, flipping hell. Now they bring out the stupid line. Why did they do that 2 minutes ago? Like, I don't get it. Why did they not do that if they could have just brought out the line just like that, why not just do that 2 minutes ago? Flipping hell, these muppets, man. Like, what is the point of wasting all our time there if you could just pop up the PNG like that and boom? I mean, it looked like he was offside, but they took so long. I was actually getting quite hopeful that, maybe I'm seeing this wrong. Then this stupid red line just pops up. Come on, man. That's ours again. Yes, Leviathan in defense line. Oh, Nico Jackson, man. If this guy just had the finishing, he would be, yeah, top 5 strikers easily. Hopefully he's got that potential. I don't see many strikers that can play the way Nico does and have such a positive impact for their team. Like, that can't be... Oh, that's football. That's football. That's football. Oh. The football's coming out, boys. The football's starting to shine even more now. Oh, Cucurella. That was like a Carvalho type of tackle, that one. I'm actually watching a game with a smile on my face. It's been a long time. I'm sure it's been a long time for a lot of you guys. This is the thing with, I mean, again, you know, Spurs, they play in a stupid way. I felt like if you want to come and play against us, you're going to get peppered. You're making a mistake. Enzo spreads it now to Neto. More spaces now. Gusto makes the run. Neto doesn't use him. Comes back inside. Enzo spreads that now. Back to the defense to try and draw out Spurs because they're just like they fall for it every time. And now look at the space now for Sancho. Overhits the pass then, but he had to play that pass in behind to Cole Palmer. Then that was the right move. Spurs now, Sarr and Brennan Johnson coming on. So Erdogan is definitely coming off because he's not been great. I think Bentancur will probably, or Madison might come off for Spurs because they're losing every battle in midfield. Okay, free kick. Change the score then. Hey, I don't control the score. There's a software platform that does that. But I think it's actually reverted now, so that's calm. I would love if we now make this 2-0 now. Just to like spin Ange, you know. Disrupt his substitutions. Maybe he might do something different if he's 2-0 down. Oh. Referee, man. What team scored a goal like this from a similar manner? What team scored from a similar situation? How can I forget? Anyway, Enzo again. Enzo Neto have been playing some beautiful crosses. See, not everything has to be Cole Palmer taking these set pieces, which I'm happy with. Sancho, back to Moises. Enzo. Oh, good pass to Neto. This time, Palmer now is on the right side. Something a bit different in this game. He's been mainly down the left-hand side so far. Neto. I don't know what he was doing then. Sometimes I feel like Neto gets tired of being forced to put crosses in. It's like, I want to do more. I can also come inside. I can also take shots off. I can also do this. I can also do that. But yeah, those other aspects don't always come off for him. Anyway, Son is... Okay, he's not off. Why would he be off? Oh, okay, so he's coming off. Bergval's coming off. I thought he was like that bright spark, to be fair. But hey, fair enough. I'll take that. And Older Bear's been getting cooked all game by Cucurella. Absolutely cooked. The only thing I worry about with Johnson is that if the right moment comes his way, his finishing's alright. It's not bad. Spurs force it long. Chalobah's there to deal with things. Does he deal with it? Does he deal with it? Yes, he flipping does. Just about. Not perfectly. Running back into position. Son plays the ball in behind to Udogie. Beautifully blocked by Trevor Chalobah then. Good defending, Trev. No handball at all. Shut up, man. Are you crazy? Handball. Absolute nonsense. Desperation. Pure desperation. And it even came off his chest. What are you talking about? Nonsense. Come on, boys. Concentrate for this one now. No stupid mistakes now. No stupid errors. Nico's just... I feel like, is there an instruction to us like wild up Madison? Because he's falling for the bait every single time in this game. Oh, Lord. That's it, Nico on the left. That's yours, Neeks. That's it. Come on, boys. Second goal needed. Okay, Son been quiet. Kept quiet by Gusto so far. So far, 71% possession, 1 shot on target from Spurs, 1 off target. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to blame Nico for that. But again, it's mad. It's his first foul he gives away, and it's a straight yellow card. But I could have sworn when Palmer was fouled outside the box by, was it by Romero, there was nothing given. Anyway, I think Sancho's coming off. Does that mean we're going to see Noni coming on now? Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Yes, Noni. I'm sure some of you guys are happy now that Noni's back on the field. Oh, fuck off. Get out of here with that, man. Now it's starting to heat up a little bit now. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Yeah, maybe a bit of a slip. Ah, Saar. He wins out. Oh my fucking lords. That's not a... That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Oh my lord, that's insane. That's not a free kick. And Sada smashed it because it's like he was pissed off about the pen incident. Yeah, of course, it's gonna get... Yeah, it has to get disallowed, surely. Look, bro, look. This is foul. Like, come on, what's going on? The hell's going on, man? What? Come on, man. Don't take 2 minutes this time. Yeah, we've all seen it. It's a foul against Moises. Yeah, shouldn't take that long to figure it out, ref. Yeah, they even freeze framed it for you. Yeah. Come on, look the studs on his flipping left leg. Is that even a red card? Come on, overrule this card, man. Yeah. Listen, if you got a red for that, I would understand. Even though it would be harsh, I don't think it was like intentional. But regardless, it's a free kick. Yeah, it is a free kick. It is a free kick to us, and it's a disallowed goal. It is a disallowed goal. Yeah. Come on, ref. These guys, like, what is wrong with these guys? Is it that hard to figure this out? Yo, these guys are absolute clowns, man. He's right by it too. What's going through his head right now? Bro, like, come on. You need all this time to... You got every angle. You got all I'm sure they've told you 10 times it's a foul against Moises, foul against Moises, foul against Moises in your earpiece. Like, come on, please. Yeah, bro, you're right, Marcus. Yeah, it takes way too long. Other countries don't take this long, man. Duh, obviously, and it's a yellow card. Exactly. That is fair. Goods. That is fair. But yeah, it wasn't a red card. I think it was like a bouncing ball type of like moment. The studs kind of caught Moises. It wasn't like reckless or intentional or nothing like that. But it was yellow. God, what's going on now? Cucurella has been booked for what? Bro, exactly. You got every angle, all these pixels on screen. Like, come on, Noni, that's it. Skin him. That's it, Noni. That's what Noni can do that Neto doesn't do all the time. See how he just gets his body in front of a doggy and wins the free kick. That's it. Now let's get the second goal now. This would be perfect universal timing. If we make it 2-0 now after they just had a goal taken away from them, that would be the history of the Tottenham straight. Yeah? That would be the history of that football club. Like, this moment has made us not even think about Robert Sanchez's involvement. But then I think to myself, the shot was, I'm not going to lie, it was powerful, it was hard. It was a very good shot from Sarr. I mean, are we saying that most keepers stopped that going in? I don't even want to think about that because I don't have to. It got overruled, so it don't matter. Come on, boys, get the second goal now. This would be poetic. If we get the second goal right now, this would be absolute cinema. Don't know what that was. Gust. Palmer. Oh, bro. Barely any backlift. You see that switch ball from Palmer with the swerve? Oh, it was offside. That reminded me. Remember that highlight clip of Hakim Ziyech playing that switch ball to Tagliafico? You know, remember that, like, during the Ajax days, there was that famous like camera angle. That switch ball from Palmer reminded me of that then. Yes, yours, Gusto, been very good today. Force him back inside. That's it, Noni. That's it. Good work, great. Hey. Pass it back to Sanchez. Yeah, just play it back, man. Play it back. Oh! Ah. Offsides? Fair enough. Hey, bro, yeah. Like, I don't control the scores, you guys. I've got this software that does it automatically. It needs a bit of time. But I think it's fine now. Nini, we're playing with our food again. Needs another goal. I mean, outside of just set piece moments after scoring the first goal, we've not really seen too much from open play yet. We've got like at least 20 minutes left, right? So hopefully the moment comes to seal this game out. I want to see one counter attack to seal the game, and that's it. It's done. But don't be feeling too good about yourselves yet, boys. Still, you know. Nah, I mean, it's got. I think the commentators are trying to look into it too much. I think it was nothing, to be honest. Nico. Yeah, don't come back in position, Nico. That's it. Don't force it. So we've been very happy for Spurs as defenders to just have the ball, because there's not many options for them to pass to be honest. Ooh. Ooh, don't let him take another shot. Offside. Oh, good defending, good start. Close the shot off. That's it. Good play, Kukurea. Palmer. Good pass to find Neto. Neto. Ah, does he get there? Ah, he can't. He can't. Unlucky. Palmer. Into Neto. Nice 1-2. Who's in the box? Nico. Oh, he timed his run at a good time, to be fair. I didn't think it was nothing bad with that. And that's it now. Sanchez is definitely not earning his starting position yet. Our attack is much better with Nico on the team, 100%. Kenny, think Reese should come on. I think at some point he might come on final 10 minutes. Or does he replace Enzo maybe in midfield? Who knows? Neto, yes. Upper body's Neto. He tried a little skill move then, don't come off. Oh, that's it. We keep the ball in their box. Oh, Fernandez. Little scoop. Come on. Oh, Vicario was aware to it again, man. Annoying guy. Son, don't let him come inside. Oh, Neto, Neto, Neto. No, 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 Neto. Come on, Neto, man. Overzealous. Overzealous. You're putting us under pressure. Yeah? In a game like this, Spurs are praying for a moment like this. Yeah? They're praying for a moment like this. Oh, Neto, man. Why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that? Why would he do that? This position right here, yeah, this is where many a goal has been scored against us. Oh, man, I got a bad feeling about this one, you guys. Nets on the floor, bro. Nah, come on, Sanchez, or the wall, the post, or something, man. This is ridiculous. This angle here. Fuck, you know. Hey! Bro, they're actually so mid. Why am I even worrying about this team? Like, honestly. What a mid team, man. Defend that. Yes, near post. Palmer this time. All right. Come on, Palmer. Close it down. Oh, good defending. Snatches it out. Stop the shot going in. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now it's heating up now, you guys. Like last 10, 15 minutes. This might be the period now where Maresca tries to slow the pace of the game down, introduce some subs. You know, but you take off maybe Palmer for Nkunku. Are you going to introduce Reece James? Is that going to be for Gusto? Or are you going to take off Enzo Fernandez to have Reece James adding more support? But Reece is coming on right now, so I think that kind of answers everything. So this is the time to introduce him. Okay. All right, so this is an interesting one, but I think Maresca's clearly thinking I've got 8 more games after this. Nico's just come back. I'm not here to rush these guys back in. I need to protect them. I need to ease them back into things. I guess Neto plays up front. This is why he remained on over Jadon Sancho. So there seems to be a bit of thoughtfulness from Maresca on this one. The risk is we don't really have a counter-attacking threat, but you know, Neto was all right in those moments when Nico Jackson wasn't there. All we have to do is not concede this last 10 minutes. I don't even care about getting another goal. I'll happily take 1-0 right now, you guys. Like, real talk, I'll take 1-0. I don't need to see bare goals scored. I don't have to see anything else now. We've got the lead. That's all that matters. But Loki, like, seeing Hilario, who would have thought that Hilario would be like a long-term member of our football club? Like, I remember the days when Hilario, oh, that's a ball and a half to Malo. Ball and a half to Malo. But who's in the far post? Noni, I wanted to see you there, my guy. Oh! Enzo, footwork. Nons. Rolls that into Reece. Strength from Reece James then. Okay. Chalobah straight back to Enzo. Enzo, that wasn't the fucking move, my guy. So Gusto playing left wing, Neto up front, and Madueke on the right. Okay. Alright, let's see it. Why not? You know, why not at this point? Yeah, Medizi, as I was saying, man, Nico's just come back. Maresca wants to protect these guys. He doesn't want to rush them straight back into things after being out for that long. The last thing we need is to lose out on Nico in future games. So, you know, there's a game plan here, and we have the advantage still. So I'm not angry about anything, to be honest. That's it, net. So run those channels. That's it. The skill moves aren't coming off, but at least he works hard. Okay. So what's the strategy here now? Just wasting time? I think that's what we're doing all right at the moment. Okay. That's a better one. Back to Neto. Oh my lord! You can't. Are you taking the piss? Offside. Palmer. Just wasting as much time as possible now. Oh, what? You got booked for that, really? But you gotta hold the yellow card. It's calm. This is wasted like nearly, what, 30 seconds. So it is what it is. Spence not had a great. I mean, I'm not saying anything that jinxes our position right now. That's yours, Trev. Oh, great touch. Great touch, Alaba. Oh, ho, ho. That's it, Trev. That's crazy. I'm just so annoyed that I let these Spurs fans try Fugazi, Romero, and Van der Ven as if that they get into our team. Like, you guys in the chat, would you have Romero and Van der Ven over Cole and Jalaba or any of our defenders, like on a real one? Tell and Poro's coming on. That is funny. But again, Tell, this one stupid fake moment, and that's that. That's it, Trev. It's Cucurella all the way back to Sanchez now. There's 4 Spurs onto us. Oh, and behind on the right. That's it. Good play. Good play. That's it, Enzo. He tried to dive. Hey, it wasn't the best one, but come on. You got to. That's it, Reece James, man. Too much experience. Wasn't going to head that ball. A crapper player would have tried to head the ball straight back then, but not Reece James, man. Read the bounce sick and just keeps possession for us. Oh, nah, I wouldn't say that's a penalty. I'll take it though. I'll happily take it. I'll shamelessly take it. But I don't think it's a penalty, to be honest. Interesting throwing then. You got, oh, Noni, stick with him. That's yours, Moises. Play Gusto. Shit. Back to Moises. Composure. Oh. Moises Caicedo, man. Yeah. I think as every month goes on, it just proves that this guy is world class. Oh, fuck off. Oh, Sanchez, you beautiful flipping bastard, Sanchez. You beautiful bald-headed bastard, Sanchez. Oh, Robert Sanchez, my lords. Robert Sanchez. Oh, my lords. Hey, bro, no, I'm sorry. He owed us this. He's owed us this, man. He's owed us this moment. My light, it was just flashing before my eyes then. You know what? Let's not force pressing high with this nonsense. Let's try and just keep the blocks back a little bit now, you know? All Spurs got to do is one fake counter-attack like this and boom. Yeah? Don't play into their only threat they have, which is their pacing behind now. Okay, that's it now. Tosin's coming on Dewsbury Hall. 12 minutes! Are you... What? 12 minutes? VAR did us dirty in this half, bro. VAR did us absolutely dirty. Are you crazy? 12 minutes. 12 minutes, bro. Are you mad? Palmer off, Enzo off, Dewsbury Hall and Tosin on with 12 minutes to go. Nah, this is... Okay, 6 minutes, is it? Is it turning into 6? Turning into 16. Bro, VAR did us dirty in this game. They took so long to make the most easiest decisions. It's like it was by design. How? 12 minutes. He counted every single second. I'm actually baffed. I have to tweet, man. This is crazy. I've 12 minutes. Tosin's on. Dewsbury Hall's on. Oh no, bro. I was thinking maybe 3 minutes tops. I don't even know why I'm laughing. I'm just lost for words right now. Oh no. That's a fair point. Made the subs a full added time. Oh, it got done dirty, man. I actually can't. I need to go on Twitter to understand this. 12 minutes. So far, 2.5 minutes has been wasted somehow. So that's a sign of things to come, hopefully. I can't even relax now. I can't relax. Yeah. Like, the team's got weaker. Is this like a back five thing we're doing right now? It seems like we're going to a back five now. Okay, so that was the plan then. Reece James, wing back. Kukurea, wing back. Tosin in the middle. Tosin, man. That's it. Alright, so it seems like it's a 3-5-2 then. Wing backs are back. We're going to be doing some Cantanasio style defending. I mean, I can't believe we've got 9 minutes left. I'm lost for words for the timing I'm seeing right now. But, you know, we've been the better team. It's still no excuse to not bag 3 points tonight. I'm sorry. Back three as well. You know, just got to play smart now. Waste time. Like what we're doing right here. Waste time. Take it slow. Sanchez, hit it into areas. Just like that. Yes, Dewsbury Hall. You have to play your best 9 minutes you ever played for us, Dewsbury, yeah? No slacking off, Dewsbury. That's yours, Dewsbury. That's it, Dewsbury. Anyway, kick it away, man. Waste time. Waste time. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes and counting. That's it. That's it, Neto! Oh, Vicario dropping the shoulder. Ah, bastard. Oh, shits. Bro, nah. This was not in the script, man. 12 minutes. It's not even been no injuries or nothing serious like that. They have to explain this one afterwards. And I hate that because the same ref will just be a lot more lenient with all that time wasted due to VAR. That's it, Sanchez. Keep wasting time, you bold bastard, man. Keep doing that, man. Oh, Moises. Don't get caught out high up the field for some dumb stuff. Give the foul away when you got a foul, Dewsbury. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get in the game, bro. Fucking Fucking tell. No! That's it. Ah! Sanchez, hold on to that, man, like it's your hairline, please. Actually, don't do that. Don't hold on to it like your hairline. That's a terrible choice of words. I don't know, I'm laughing at this comment. Benjamin, KDH brace. That's where your head's at right now. Come on, man. Get in the game. KDH brace and coming. Oh, that's crazy. But so far, 6 minutes is kind of like blown by quite calmly, right? Yeah? Alright. Okay. Alright. Win the foul. That's all. That's it. Okay. You guys in the chat are making me crack up, man. It's probably good for what I need. It's kind of reducing the tension a little bit, man. I don't need this tension before bed. Not at all tonight. Anyway, I'm seeing the defensive organization. I like that. A bit of a 5-4-1 thing going on right now. Calm. That's it. You guys can hold it out. You can hold this out for the next 5 minutes. I know you can. I know you can hold this out for the next 5 minutes, yeah? Yeah, that's yours, Cuckoo. That's yours, Cuckoo. Dewsbury. Oh, corner. Yes. That's it. Waste time for us. Waste time for us. Waste time for us. Yes. Come on. Come on. Keep arguing. Keep arguing. Keep going on. Keep going on. I mean, it literally came off Dewsbury too. Like, it's actually like so obvious that it came off Dewsbury Hall. That's just complete stupid. Hey, listen, I'll take it. Nini, do you think we'll get CL football if we keep up these types of performances until the end? Hey, anything can happen, man. The dream is not over yet, but still fourth. It's not over yet, man. We've wasted 8 minutes somehow. I can't remember too much happening in this 8 minutes. That's yours. That's flipping yours. Have it. Win that. Foul him. That's it. Dewsbury. That's it, Noni. Reese, get on to him. Son done nothing. Actually, I'm not jinxing nothing, man. Oh. Can I get the crossing? No crosses in. Stick with him, Cuckoo. Plates. No. Set pieces. Okay. That's it, Trev. Get on to him, Dewsbury. Played. Yes. You guys are cracking me up, man. But what a performance from Dewsbury right now. Keep wasting that time, Sanchez. Keep wasting that time, my guy. Beautiful. This is like beautiful gamesmanship right now, I have to say. 10 minutes, I don't know, I was so stressed on a real one. Like 10 minutes has just kind of flown by. Like, what's really happened in this 10 minutes? Like, compare what we did in the start of this game in the first 2 minutes to what we've seen this last 10 minutes. Like, nothing's been happening. Okay, that's it. You guys, concentrate. Less than 2 minutes left. Less than 2 minutes left. Come on, boys. Come on, man. Come on. Get tight to him, Cuckoo. Yes, Cuckoo. Come on, Neto. Run, Neto. Run. I don't know why I dropped that then. Keep at him, man. Get onto him. Get onto him. Push him back. Nonsense from Tell. What are you doing, man? That's why you're not here. That's why you're at Spurs. Yes, 1 minute left, boys. 60 seconds left. 60 flipping seconds left. Come on. This is it. Big 60 seconds now. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 40 seconds left. Just wasted 10 seconds of their lives for some reason. But keep at it. Close them down. Played. Played. Come on. Keep running, man. Put him. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. That's it, Noni. That's it. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left, boys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, Dewsbury. Come on, that's it. It's over. Yes, Noni. 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 Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Come on. Come on. Bro, they gave you Tottenham, they gave you 12 minutes, and this is the best you could do? They gave you 12 minutes. We took off Enzo for you. We took off Palmer for you. We took off Nico. Bro, we took off our stars. And this is what you can do with 12 minutes of free time given to you. Come on, man. Why was he even stressing about these guys on a real one? Outrageous. Whipping boys for a reason. They beat themselves, bro. Just playing it out from the back. Nonsense. I think the reason just kicks off. That's it, ref. Blow the flipping whistle, you. They're taking it now. They're against us right now. Come on, referee. You guys, concentrate still. Give him a 3 minute. Fucking. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Everyone, start kissing that badge, man. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Hermano to the rescue today. Robert Sanchez, best save of his entire flipping life against Son right near the end, man. Bro, why was I even stressing about Spurs, bro? They gave you 13 minutes. They gave you another 3 minute. Another 3-1. You couldn't even test the goal once. Outrageous. That's it, man. Bro, we needed this, man. Dewsbury Hall and turn into, like, you know, a fusion of Kante, Essien, Moises. Ran things in extra time, man. Absolutely ran the show. Bro, I think that's pretty much me. Done for today, you guys. I need to get this match review out now. I need to start cracking with that. Got a few more things to run. Thank you to everyone that stayed with me to watch the game. Thank you for getting involved in the chat, giving me your questions, sending me your super chats, all that good stuff, man. Yeah, you know, we were waiting for this game, and we got what we set out to do, 3 points. And I'll take this 1-0 clean sheet win over Spurs compared to many other ways we could have beaten them today. 100%. Yeah. We outplayed them. We outfought them. We outthought them. We were the better team. And yeah, we deserve this without a doubt. without a doubt. So my guys, thank you again. Lots of love to you guys. Let me crack on and get this review out right now. Obviously, hopefully you stay tuned for it so we can discuss the game even more. And tomorrow, of course, expect a lot of content on Blue Lions TV. And don't forget to catch out the news videos today, as summer window's coming up. So we got a lot to discuss and get through. So thank you, my guys. As Irregular Lennon saying, the road to 70 points officially begins now. And yeah, this victory today gives us a nice little platform to start doing some serious things now. So thank you again, you guys. See you for the match review. Cool.